All right. It's another episode. How are y'all doing? Hey, it takes a village. We're back. Special guest here today, my boy Q. We met in college, man. He's just a nice guy all around. Just chilling, always staying to himself, just staying cozy. Literally, I think it was a group spot we met, right?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's been 4 years since grad. Probably like we met like sophomore year. It's been a
This your
minute.
sophomore year.
Yeah, my sophomore year.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's been like six years.
yeah.
Gosh.
Say it like that. Sound like we getting
They
old.
gonna call me Unc after this for real.
Hey, time flies. Time flies. Now, but introduce yourself a little bit. Let's let the people know who you are.
Yeah, Q, also known as LaQuavious. Born in Bama, grew up in Houston. Um, then from there, kind of UTSA. From UTSA, went out to Cali for a little bit. Now back in Texas.
You went to Cali for your internship, right?
Did Cali as an internship. I was in LA for an internship for like a summer.
Mm-hmm.
Down in like Hawthorne area, which is like near all the beaches and stuff.
Oh, that
Amazing.
sounds nice.
Amazing times. A few horror stories, but overall amazing. And then from there, went back to school and then went up to North Cal for work. I was there for 3 years before I moved back to Austin, like back in August.
You just got back to Austin.
Yeah, just got
Okay,
back. Not even a
okay,
year
okay.
yet.
That's crazy. Now, before we even get into that deeper side of things, you say you're from Bama, right?
Yeah, born in Bama.
Yeah, how was growing up in Bama, but then you end up moving to Texas through Houston and then ended up in San Antonio?
Yeah, Bama it was a great time. I mean, like my memories because I was there for like 10 years, so it's like I know most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, maybe keep it real here. Like I started as like a little.
Little-
I was a little trailer park kid. Like you ever seen 8 Mile by
Little Rascal?
Eminem? Yeah. I wasn't, I was a little heathen at first.
Okay, he's crazy. No, I get it though. I get it.
And I was there 10 years. So yeah, and then after that, my mom's moved out to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we started living with my stepdad.
So how's that transition from trailer parks to Houston? That's more fast city.
Bro, like I ain't lie, like before moving to Texas, I was definitely part of the stigma that like I'm moving to nothing but cowboys riding horses and
Yeah, you did used to keep them cowboy boots on you, and that never left you.
so that was definitely like the stigma. But then Houston, like just city life, man, it was like life changing. Like especially coming from like deep south, it was like whoa.
Yeah, because now you're in the, I guess, big city South now because it's fast, but you still have the culture around. But now
Yeah.
it's everybody trying to get to $1, rather everybody's trying to kind of survive.
Nah, in fact, especially the way this economy going, man.
Man, hey, don't remind me. This might get away from. No, but yeah, that transition will be something because now you're in a they say Houston's a fast city, but slow down, dirty.
Yeah, not facts.
Yeah.
But I feel like Austin's a little faster than Houston.
Austin is.
But not as much as like the like party culture aspect, but just as you said, like
You know,
trying
'cause
to
that's-
get to it.
Because Houston is nightlife trying to
Yeah.
get to it. Austin's very corporate. All right, now we're outside, matcha type of thing. Everybody's
bro. Everybody at the Lady Bird Lakes.
Yeah, just
Everybody doing
very
the little
breezy,
run clubs.
sail out fair, but we still get into it.
Yeah, facts.
I like that. So how'd you even end up in San Antonio?
Yeah, so back in high school, I had one of my best friends. Like we were just applying to different colleges, and he started talking about like, hey, we should go to college together.
Mm-hmm.
So he started applying different places. Because at first I wanted to go back to Bama. Like I wanted to go to Auburn. Like I'm a big Auburn guy.
Okay.
But out of state tuition, no. That
You didn't want to go to actual Bama?
No, I'm not a Bama fan at all.
Okay, that makes sense. Because you still get in-state tuition with
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so then we ended up. He got like accepted into UTSA, and I applied to UT, and it was like, oh, you can start at UTSA and then probably transfer over for a little bit cheaper, for like a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, but they trapped you.
They
on
did.
That.
They did. But I got the UTSA. It wasn't no getting out, man. It was a 360 deal.
Because that's usually how they do. Because end of the day, it's a UT feeder school.
Yep.
But you did College of Business, and that's kind of UTSA strength when it comes down to at least getting everybody to. Yeah, people don't know your you did double major. Yeah, tell people. Yeah, you did. Hey, come on, tell the people what you done did.
Yeah, so I graduated with electrical engineering and
Mm-hmm.
computer engineering. Started completely different. Started first electrical, and then I was in school of business. I was in cybersecurity.
I remember
Uh,
cybersecurity. I didn't know you changed into both
yeah,
engineering.
yeah, because like cybersecurity was like what UTSA was known for at
Yeah,
first. Like they one of the top, I would say, institutions
that's what makes
cybersecurity
that's what
wise.
made the business school so like respected.
Yeah,
Mine. That's one of the reasons why I went there. I mean, the main reason was it was cheaper because I was gonna go
facts.
to tech. It was cheaper. They paid for me to go there for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then my sister also went there. So I was like, I wouldn't be
Oh, your
completely.
sister went there.
Yeah,
I didn't even
she's
know that.
like class or two above you.
Oh man, I didn't
Yeah,
even know that.
yeah.
Um,
We be doing our separate little.
but no, that was another same reason. Like my first 2 years, they was giving me money, then COVID hit. Boy,
Man,
they took them
now they
funds
paid you to
away.
go to school. They paid you to go to school during COVID, bro. They actually no, like literally though, they had to give you whatever you needed for the semester for tuition wise,
Yeah,
and then a little extra if you needed housing. I miss COVID, man.
man. Hey, the facts, aspects of I was getting what do they call it now? Like when you don't have a job,
Though the relief or unemployment,
man.
you get unemployment on top of
Because
the
I got fired from my job because I was
because of
doing valet
COVID.
because of
Oh
COVID,
yeah.
and all the valets got shut down.
So now you also getting basically valet money. All right. This is makes me think about how much I shouldn't have missed out on a PPP.
Nah, man.
Bro, I
Hey,
started my business right before that started. I could have got it legally, but I was scared.
I mean the coronavirus. They say
Hey,
you know
part
that
two.
part two, PPP part two. You know.
Hey, I know. That'll be fun. But let's not talk too much about low key scam. Well, legal scamming.
Yeah, legal. Government allows it.
Yeah, call that legal scamming because they're giving it. So why not go get it?
Hey,
No, but you graduated with your two engineerings,
facts.
and
Facts.
then from there that took you to
California. So I was in the Bay Area for 3 years. Started with Apple.
mhm.
Amazing. I say time. Like I think the Bay is different. Like it's different than Texas.
So what's the vibe difference like? Because I never that's not I haven't been out there before. I've
Like
only been East Coast and South.
so let me tell you how they sold me on it. Similar to how like UT did with UTSA.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew I did an internship in like SoCal, which is like LA.
Mm-hmm.
And like the recruiter was like, "Oh yeah, the Bay is just like LA."
He lied to you. So what's the difference between the Bay and LA? Because
The vibes are very different. I feel like LA is a lot more outskirts because I was like outskirts LA. I wasn't like inner
Mhm.
city. It's like chill. It's beach area. It's like let's go hit the beach. Let's go hit a
Mhm.
bar.
So if you used to
Still
compare
that
it to a place in Dallas or like a place in Texas, where would that be?
LA. I feel like it ain't one.
Or
Like I
isn't it?
feel like it's
It's
like a
completely
mix.
different.
I feel like there's like a mix of like not as Atlanta, but like also a little Chicago. Like it's like a mix because like LA had like everything there. I felt
Mm-hmm.
like the Bay definitely got like a lot of different culture spots. I feel like Oakland is like a Houston type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco is like Austin, I would say. And then down south, which is like where I ended up working at, it's like Cupertino / like San Jose area.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a more expensive San Antonio.
Mm. Okay. I really do want to go out there and see it for myself, but that move into doing what you was doing, it was first an internship, and then you moved to the south side of essentially.
Yeah.
How was it? Like, what was the even the like the steps into doing it? Because I don't even well, you work at, can we say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you work at Apple. So I know that process of, the internships, because I know you're not doing what you were doing then.
No.
Yeah,
Something
so like,
totally
what was
different.
that?
Yeah, like so I'm thinking about like going to like college. At least my goal was like just try a bunch of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because like I got into engineering more so because I was doing some research in high school and I was like looking at what majors make the most money. Like I just wanted to get to a bag.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I get to a bag as fast as possible? And like nursing / doctor came up, but it was like extra school
Yeah,
required.
you gotta go like 7 years.
I was like, yeah, not for me. Um, Engineering came up, which is what I ultimately chose. And like other ones was like construction and cybersecurity. So that's why I ended
Mm-hmm.
up minoring in like cybersecurity at first. Um, But then like so throughout my internships, I just wanted to try different stuff. Like my first internship was construction based,
Mm-hmm.
but it ended up being virtual because of COVID. My second
So I ended up
internship,
turning into project management.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
we was just on like Zoom all day, Teams all day. It really wasn't as beneficial as I think it would have been in person.
Mm-hmm.
The second one's when I went to LA, and I was out doing like supply chain.
Okay.
So ultimately, like I was in charge of like just going to make sure our suppliers that was feeding into because I was at SpaceX. I'll say that maybe it gives a little context. So basically, I was in charge of getting all like the electrical components that went on like all the different spaceships that they were
Mm-hmm.
sending up and down. And so working with different vendors there, making sure we stayed on time and on schedule. And then from there, doing supply chain work, I went into Tesla, and there I did manufacturing. And so that was like completely new for me because manufacturing is more mechanical engineering like background by like
Mm-hmm.
to an extent, and I did electrical. So like, I'm really in there just learning completely new things, but ultimately I was working on the assembly and the process of like the Model Y battery that goes into all the Model Y cars.
Mm-hmm.
So Austin had just started being assembled back in like 2020, 2021, the Austin, Tesla Austin location.
Yeah.
And so like we were like the first line there. And then from there, I went back to school and did a virtual internship with a company called Jacobs. They're like a government contracting company. But I went and did like cloud computing, so like software, AWS, and all of that for the government. But I ain't really like that one. I don't like the idea of just having to like dress up and be like someone you not.
Yeah, because you're more
Create an
yeah.
image.
Like you
Create an
said,
image.
you was always already in the cowboyish, so you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like just create that image. So I was like, nah. Then graduated, and honestly enough, I tell people all the time because they don't necessarily believe me. Like I graduated with no like full time offer, even after doing all those internships. So like my first month and a half, I was just still applying, 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 applying. Ended up getting an offer like in the summer, um, and then that's when in August I had moved out to Cali.
From the history.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. I know in doing so, you have to keep your faith very strong.
Facts.
I do know one thing: you are very, very close to God.
Yes.
Have you always been? Because I know it's not everybody gets that grace from growing in the church.
Yeah.
So did you adopt it on your own, or like what's your
Yeah,
walk?
my faith walk or journey has been I grew up in a church. Like I
Mm-hmm.
grew up going to church. But I felt like growing up in church, it was more of those churches that really didn't teach scripture. So like I really
So more
didn't
of a community of
yeah, of like we hear,
rather than studying.
yeah, like rather than learning.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how at least I grew up. Um I think probably around like end of high school, college, like I didn't really go to church. I probably stepped away. Um moved out to I think Cali, had a few different experiences that was like
Let me go back to my roots.
it was like I think it
It's
proved to me to like I
tripping.
think some people really ask they be like and I'm speaking for like maybe non-believers they be like is God real?
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like I had a few supernatural experiences that were like
Yeah,
it's higher powers out there. That
I have a few stories myself that I've kept very close to me. Some of them I don't know how. Yeah,
yeah no
yeah,
exactly and then some
yeah.
I'm like I don't know how I made it from this to that or how I got from here to there and so I think I had been trying to get out of Cali for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went there and I was like, I'm gonna be here for like a year and a half because I want to get here, but then I want to transfer to Austin because I was like, I want to
Yeah,
get back to my family, my people.
at least be close.
Yeah, and so, but like that first year and a half, I'm like cool, and then I went like another year where I was trying to move on my own. Like I'm trying to make all the pieces work.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 2024 is when I started going back to church and like getting back into the Word and just being faithful and like giving and change your mind, change your heart. And that's when I realized
Be
that,
more whole. Yeah,
yeah. And
trust me.
like,
Yeah, it's like 'cause sometimes, especially when you leave the church for an extended amount of time, you don't really feel it until you feel it. But there's like a little void.
facts.
You just gotta, yeah, yeah. So from there, you moved back, got closer with your family again.
Yeah.
I also remember around 2024 is also when you started doing Simba Fitness.
Yeah, facts. I was a, can we say fat boy? Like I don't know
I
what
mean, you was I ain't gonna lie, you was a little chubby.
chubby. I was
Yeah,
chubby. I
you
was
wasn't
chubby.
fat, but you was chubby. Because fat is, yeah, you was still hooping and doing everything with us. I remember we played intramurals too. Yeah, you was still hooping
Yeah,
and
facts.
getting active every day, but you was just chubby.
Nah, yeah. So what ended up happening is I don't think a lot of people talk about it, but like I don't want to call it depression, but like homesickness is real. Like when I
Mm-hmm.
moved to Cali, I probably put on like 50 pounds.
Mm.
Like my first 6 months out there,
Because
first year out there.
you wasn't going out too much.
Man, I wasn't going out.
Yeah,
I
you
was
staying in
like
the house going to
drowning
work.
from the work, like because I'm trying to learn and I'm like
Mm-hmm.
trying to get rid of the butterflies, trying to make sure. So I went up to like I had ended up before my like fitness journey really started weighing 240.
Mm.
And then like New Year's, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I gotta change. I was like, yeah,
Not no more.
not no more. And so later that same year, I went from 240 to 185 within 1 year.
Good little 60 drop.
A 60, yes, smooth 60-pound drop. And that just happened.
Hey,
I was just like,
let me just,
appreciate that, boss.
hey, because I've always been paying you. Well, you see me. I've always followed the pages and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see. I was like, okay, yeah. Eventually, you going to the point where it's like, wait, he doing marathons consistently. I can't even.
That's actually why I'm out here. So
Yeah.
I'm doing a 10K tomorrow.
10K.
Yeah. So the goal is gonna be probably this will come out after. So hopefully I hit this goal. But the goal is gonna be like 740 mile for each mile.
Well, okay, yeah. Hey, if I get 10, I'm happy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, but even during that 60 drop, how was because I know it has to be intense.
Nah,
If you're doing that all in 1 year, 60 pounds,
Yeah.
that's a good like 2-3 pounds every week almost. So it's like I know you were doing calisthenics and also weight training.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of take us through like that journey of it all?
Yeah. So for me, the first thing I wanted to start with was just being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
It was like just get in there 5 days, like just whatever you do,
Show up.
do exactly, and like boom, that was like the first like 2 months. It was just like consistency. Then I was like, okay, let's focus on eating, because I was losing weight, and then it got to a point where I kind of plateaued. Or
Your body got used to it, yeah.
Yeah, your body was like, I ain't really about to keep dropping this weight. And so from there, I was like, okay, I need to start eating different. And that's what I think it really took off, because you notice, like, people always say the gym is like 80-20, but 80% is the diet.
Yeah.
20% is the actual.
Because at the end of the day, that's your fuel.
Exactly.
It's your fuel.
Exactly. So I started just clean eating.
He ain't gonna put 93 in the premium engine. Hey.
So yeah, I started clean eating. And then that kind of went up and down, because I don't know, man, it's crazy, because yourself even, I'm gonna use you as an example, because I feel like myself, like when I was weighing my heaviest, I would eat like once a day, and I'd be like, why can't I drop this weight?
What you're eating and how much? Because sometimes, a lot of times when I was eating once a day, I was eating still about 3-4 meals in that one setting. So like, yeah.
But then you got some people that people realize, like, who are more fit, but they eat multiple times. They're speeding up their metabolism, and that's
they're eating little, and also because of the fact they're eating little portions, they get release of it quicker. Now they refuel, and it's good fuel. So,
bro, that's exactly what it was. And so, for me, it was just like, I tell people all the time, just find a split that works, because everybody's like, what's the quick split? What's the whatever works for you.
That's why that's the main reason why showing up consistently is the first step, because then your body could be like, okay, let's chill now, or let's speed it up now, and then, yeah, trust me, I'm getting back to my swole ways.
Hey man, don't let the sweater fool you, man.
Hey, look, it's been a minute. You ain't seen me without the sweater. When you first met me, because I was still, because I played sports literally up until I got to college, essentially. Stopped playing sports because other reasons. Probably we get into that later on. Maybe now, but I don't know. No, but I did play sports all up until, college. When I got there, I was still doing dance and still being in the gym, hooping everything. I lost a lot of weight in like 2 years, and that's why I get a little fat myself. I ain't gonna lie, I got chubby last year, and I wasn't mad about it. I actually went to get
You was kind of bulking.
Yeah, I was bulking, and also I wasn't worried about losing fat or anything like that. I was just trying to get my joints stronger. got in a car accident some time ago, so especially I was trying to rehab and get my joints stronger. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I look in the mirror like, when is this gonna be? I'm trying to get back to the basics. Like this was never I never had to do all this.
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, I was doing sports from little to. I was always. You used to say I was swole for no reason. The people used to always say I was swole for no reason because I used to literally always just be big.
Yeah.
Like
It looked like it was natural because, like, I would see you in the gym time to time, but most of the time I saw you, we was hooping.
yeah. Because it was good cardio. And like it was a new way for me to use my strength rather than just trying to push weight 24/7.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I was pushing weight though.
I felt like see, for me, I think I went like early in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
So most people wasn't going there.
Yeah, I always saw you when I was leaving class and coming in.
Yeah.
That's because we'd all get like that little buffer zone.
Yep.
And then like I literally warm for him, playing with him or against him. And then I go into it. We'll be hooping for a few hours.
Yep.
Go to the gym, home. That was my schedule. But for you, it was morning. He was morning shift. I was midday shift. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like all the engineering classes was like midday. Like they wanted to make sure you was there. I'm like, you can't do this in the morning or later. So
see, I was doing business courses, so it was either we was early or late. So I was doing my classes.
Your midday was just open.
Yeah, my mirror always open, and it was good until like we got to finals. Because then we always had that weird little awkward time where there's always gonna be something happening. Because finals time, it's either something happened on campus or off campus.
Yeah.
So I gotta miss out on something important.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it was pros and cons to it all, but yeah. But back to the fitness, bro. Got there, bulked. Now I'm trying to get back to the. Yeah, hey, one of these days we're gonna run the 10K together.
Okay. Hey, let me know.
That's gonna be my goal.
Hey, even a 5K.
I'll do it. And look, because I'm also saying I'm challenging myself. As of right now, I ran like a little mileage today, but I'm gonna try to keep it at 1-2 miles every day, and just start decreasing the time.
Yeah.
Because high school me, I was doing 7, 8 at worst. Because I did track, football, and soccer.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
yeah.
So that
he was always in shape.
But that was later half too. Before then, I was doing gymnastics and soccer and swimming a little bit. My mom tried to put me in ballet. I refused it. I regret that now. But yeah, I was always getting into something.
Yeah.
Man, so now it's getting back into the groove of things.
The running is it comes and it goes. I say, man, just running is just like how we kind of talked about the gym of like just run. Like I say when you first get into running, don't look at the time. No, don't look at the heart rate. Bro, just do the distance.
Feel it. I just want to feel my body first.
It took me
so my body says, all right, if I need to slow down, speed up, or today it told me I need to loosen up my hips.
You got to stretch before and after them runs.
Yeah.
And I feel like I struggle there at times. Mm-hmm. But I tell people, like, for running example, it took me 2 years before I built like a zone 2 base. Like, 'cause everybody, you get on social media these
zone
days.
2 base?
So you get on social media and they talk about running in these zones, which are like your heart rate areas. And so like zone 1 is like basically no effort. It's like a walk. Anything like under, 117 heart rate, let's say. Zone 2 is like your endurance zone. It's like basically you should be able to run at this pace and have a conversation. So if we would have had this conversation and run it, whatever that pace would be, even if it's a little jog.
Still, at least able to breathe and converse and
exactly.
Move.
Zone 3 is what people consider like tempo. So if you're running like you're trying to get a little faster, but you can also keep this pace for some time. And then zone 5 is like your interval, almost like you going all out. And you don't do this long distance, or a long time, but it's like a sprint, a 200, a 400, something like that.
I kind of get it let me put it into my terms.
Yeah.
So like it's, because I ran 100 and 200. You run those separately. In the 100, the first like 40 meters is you just trying to get out the blocks, build it up. Then you get top speed, and then you coast.
Yeah.
And then for 200 is almost the same way, but it's just a little bit more spread out. So that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
So like the one is like, okay, you're just starting off. Get into that 2-3 area. All right, let's pick it up. In that middle area,
it's
that's
like 4 or 5. Like I'm top speed. Like I'm dusting everybody behind me.
Dusting everybody. Do you still coast out the end? Or is it you try to get to that top speed at the end and finish through the line?
See, I've never done a race. This will be my first race.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll ask you after this weekend.
Yeah. We'll see. Like I've been against races only because of how competitive I've been, and I hate that mindset. Like I'm really competitive. Like I've run.
That's why you are who you are, though.
Yeah.
Think about it. You came from Cowboy to now you're corporate and Apple doing what you got to do.
Exactly.
And you double majored.
Yeah.
Push yourself through that. Dropped 60 in a year.
60 in a year.
But you're not dropping that amount of weight without being competitive, but you're being competitive with yourself.
Yeah,
You're just scared of
exactly.
being competitive with other people.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, like you said, man, you always gotta be, cause like you always gotta push yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have to be competitive in some aspects. Like I don't like when I come across somebody they like I'm not competitive. I'm like push yourself. Like at worst,
Yeah.
like be competitive with
It's you
yourself.
versus you at the end of the day. More than even if it's other people trying to go against you, it's you versus you.
Exactly. So
Not like that. Nah, this it's good to be competitive, bro. It'll push you too.
it does.
And now you also have to see who you're running with, because now it sounds like you're running alone most of the time.
I am.
Yeah.
I if anybody out there in Austin know of any Austin run clubs, let me know.
But I can send you some. I know people in Austin.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I don't go, but I can send you the. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to the point where I can start doing. Yeah, but yeah, I can send you some run clubs to Austin. There's a lot of them.
For sure.
So
Let
it's
me
just
know.
finding your community. But yeah.
As you run though, also keep in mind, bro. I know people be like start with the 5K. I think the 5K is the hardest race out of all of them. Like, I think it's harder than a marathon.
Because now people are just out there gunning.
A 5K is basically a 3 mile sprint. Like
Okay.
that's how people treat 5Ks versus like something longer. You kind of coasting because you like I got to get this distance.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
like
sprinting
a
the
full
whole time.
marathon would be like basically you trying to do a 2-3 the entire time.
Yeah, you're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
But a 5K, you like, nah, I need to finish these 3 miles right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so that's the 100-meter dash for real. Okay. I like this. Thank you for giving me this new perspective
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like the analogy we have. Okay. Now we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to get to an 8-minute mile by the end of summer. I know I can, but I mean like 8-minute
yeah, without
even thinking about it.
facts.
Yeah. All right. So now that you've gone this far, you went from actually wait before we even get there.
I'm scared. I don't know where it's going.
Nah, look, I'm never gonna go too personal, especially with the going from because I know going from being basically a cowboy
Mhm.
and then going now into the corporate gentleman who's also an athletic corporate gentleman. How's that attitude change? Because I know I'm not just talking about internally, but also externally. Because I know there's different battles you have to see. You said that you had to go through some things in Cali with the culture change, and
Yeah.
I know people out there can also be a little wild. We had our experiences in San Antonio, so we know how wild they can be over there too.
Facts.
Like, how's that internal change and then also expressing that externally?
Yeah, so I feel like for me, like I said, going from like when I mentioned earlier, a little heathen at times to like now, like you said, on the corporate side, I think there's definitely a learning aspect of you got to learn yourself.
hmm
And with that learning yourself, it's also about like um, just learning who you want to be in this life, like and those things, and that changes your mentality, that changes your attitude, that changes your approach to things.
hmm
And I think the reason I chose, for example, Apple, like we talked about, is because I noticed that I wanted to go to a company where I could still stay myself and stay true to myself. And for example, when I worked one of my government jobs, it was like everybody was coming to put on a facade and like
Yeah.
being who they not necessarily are to impress someone else. And I was like, I can't do that. Like that's not me. And so I think for me, in that growth aspect, it took a lot of challenges. And I had this recent mindset where people be like, oh, you win or you lose. And I'm like, nah, I don't lose. I win or I learn.
Facts.
And so just
Start
taking,
thinking like a loser, you become a loser.
there you go. If you just, I mean, because you can learn from wins, you can learn from losses.
Yeah.
But if you just do that aspect of learn and grow and change and adjust,
Regardless,
like,
you leave here with something.
you always leave with something. So that's at least for me how it's been of just that journey. It's just like consistent involvement, consistent learning. Like we talked about, the faith gets into that discipline of like during my weight loss journey, that impacts it as well. And then college, I mean, meeting people like yourself and everybody else that we like hung around with in college actually helped me grow a lot. And I say that because y'all taught me how to come together with people from different backgrounds,
Yeah.
different mindsets. Like I didn't have that before really going into college. I stayed with my same close knit group in high school. And then before high school, I was just like, I'm to myself or to my little brothers. Like I stayed with the family. Like And so college made me step out of that comfort zone. Like I was an introvert in my opinion
No,
before
no,
college.
very much. And
Uh,
from when we first met, bro, you like I said, you were in group spot. There's a loud side of group spot, and then there was Q doing his own thing at his own table, just chilling, literally just studying, getting his work done.
yeah,
Eventually, people started moving around, and then we cross paths, talk. But yeah,
facts.
no, introvert completely.
Yeah, and so, but you meet people now, they look at me and they be like, he ain't no introvert. Like
Yeah,
he here
completely out
doing
there,
this,
so
or
yeah.
I see him at Nesby for example, and he trying to help out everybody. Um, but for me, like I do that, but when I get home, it's like I need to put that battery on charge. Like I'd be like, let's
Yeah,
calm it down.
that's a lot of mental endurance too.
It is, yeah. A lot of mental growth, and I think you're to an aspect though of like when you make it or you get to where you want, you be like,
Hmm.
I just want to make sure it's easier for the next person. Like I don't
Yeah,
want them to go through what I went through. And I think maybe me being the oldest, you mentioned you got siblings. I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
sure
the
if you're
youngest
the
though. Yeah.
see, we got two different mindsets when it comes to it. But like being
Hey.
the oldest is like I want to make sure my younger brother's got the easiest path. And I'm sure
Hmm.
maybe your sister felt the same way if she's the oldest.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll go through some of these struggles to make sure Tommy can like get through. Um, and so that's kind of
A little bit,
a little
yeah,
bit.
a little
She
bit.
left some struggles for you, huh?
Yeah, oh man, created some too. Shit. Hey, it's life though. It's a sibling stuff, but yeah, and
Facts.
I do get what you mean. Cause I'm be honest with you. Growing up as a man, I didn't always have that mindset of just like trying to make it easy for everybody else. I was like, bro, everybody has to get theirs, regardless of what happens.
I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah, because like
Facts.
how we were saying earlier, even there's losing mindsets, and then there's winning mindsets, and there's also like the type of mindset's kind of in the middle
Yeah.
where you still know you can grow and you still know you can change. Okay, so let me start it over. Essentially, you have first place, second place, third place. There's
Yep.
only one winner.
Only one winner.
The second place loser, first place loser, and the second place loser.
Facts.
But both of them, they both know. Okay, this is what I can do to
Improve.
yeah.
Get to that first place.
And then me always playing sports, it was always more of a okay. That person can do that. Why can they do that? Why can't I? Or why am I better than that person at this? And what makes me better at that?
Mm.
And I don't think like most people. And that's not to be like, oh yeah, but no. It's just like because of the fact that I've had that mindset. It's more of a me seeing it visually. Because remember, we were trying to get the directions here. I told you I don't know the specifics of it, but I know how to get there.
Yeah.
To me, seeing it, I wasn't like how everybody else was going straight to the books with it. Picking it up
Facts.
like that. I see the books to finally understand what I'm thinking. That's how I saw school
Okay.
because I've always been exposed to different things, so it's like easier for me to just pick it all up real quick. But I don't know what I'm doing. I just know how to do it.
I'm just doing it. But I think you just touched on something important. Like you just do it. Like I think some people get in that aspect where who don't know how to do it, they just won't do it.
Hmm.
You mentioned something important where it's like I know where I want to go. I don't necessarily know exactly what steps I need to take to get to where I want to go, but I know it's going to require some type of action or effort.
Hmm.
I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do something. Like I don't think a
Yeah.
lot of people have that mindset to where it's like
It's just to me, it's always been frustrating standing still while I
it
see
is.
everybody else around me moving. Like I said, I'm the youngest, so I'm seeing my mom do something, my dad do something, my sister do all this and that. So it's like, okay, I know I want to get somewhere, but they're busy. They can't help me. I just gotta go figure it out.
Facts. I wanted to ask because you mentioned some earlier. So you say you grew up playing. I'm gonna put it in this aspect: individual sports. Let's say like track, gymnastics, stuff like that,
Hmm.
and team sports. Do you feel like playing each of those required a different mindset and
Easily,
approach?
easily, without a doubt.
Talk on it a little bit more.
Okay, so for the individual sports, we do get scored as a team. So yes, the overall team thing matters.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I have to be good. If I want my team to win, I have to be good. So essentially, it's think of it like this: the weakest chain, strongest, weakest link will pull you down. But if I know I can be made of titanium,
Mm-hmm.
even though the next person's made of brass, I can still hold my weight until that might break or whatever might happen to it. So if I can get first place in my in my divisions, whatever I'm doing, regardless, I'm helping the team out.
Facts.
I might not be helping that person out as much, but I'm still helping myself out because we're helping everyone together. Because that's how we're graded. That's how we're basically looked at as a team.
Facts.
But when it comes down to it, I'm not doing nothing unless I'm good. Like, but I've always liked that mindset of myself because love-hate relationship, but I always like that mindset of myself because end of the day, I know that I can help somebody that's drowning unless I learn how to swim. So it's like I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do, and then I took that into team sports where it was like, yes, I was still like very individualistic, but I'm not thinking of it as only me matters. Sometimes like some of my earlier teammates didn't realize this until we started playing more and more. I'm getting frustrated that we can't get this done because we're missing one little thing or one person is out of line and it's making everybody else have to adjust. So I'm thinking of it as a unit. And sometimes that can't be the best way because my communication not always the best, especially when I get frustrated. You've been on the basketball team with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just move. Like, but it's not even me trying to be rude or trying to be demanding. It's just the way my mind works, especially in like a fight or flight moment. It's like, all right, go. Because like I said, I've never been the person trying to like stop, wait, and figure it out. I'm trying to go and figure it out.
Facts.
So even you got we got our arguments on the court at a certain, but that's also after we had that argument. That's when you understood. Okay, he's not even trying to like. It's not like, oh, he's trying to get buck with me, because you yelled right back at me.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, bet. He was like, wait. Yeah, like, no, like, 'cause that's also the type of coaches I've been around. I think that's also why I changed, because my individual sports, they were more nurturing to me. But when I got to team sports, I got the roughneck guys.
Yeah,
like, they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, it's your team. Like, you got to do good, but it's your team. Get it.
Yeah, get everybody in line.
And it's also like the brotherhood of the team sport and everything like that.
Facts.
So now I started kind of taking it from a coach standpoint of how I speak to people in those type of moments, which can be bad, but can also be very good when I have other people who understand what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it's like, all right, let's just get it done. We can get past it. It's not a big deal. If we don't like my tone that much, we can sit down and talk about it. We sat down and talked about it before.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, he was like, okay, now I understand you're not trying to do this. Just.
Yeah, no, I think that's another thing. Like, and that just comes with growth or like even talking to yourself or learning your mental growth that we was touching on earlier. Like having the ability to know how to communicate to certain people or how to approach certain people versus keeping it a one mind aspect. Like I think maybe, for example, like maybe when you first got to college, you had like, this is how I've grown up, this is how I've been taught, this is my approach, this is my mindset. But then after time, different instances, talking to different people, you like, okay, let me approach. I want to get the same message, but I'm going to do a different approach doing that message. So.
Yeah. Also going to college at a certain point, I did change my approach, and I feel like I shouldn't have. I tried to be a little bit too nice to people.
You think so?
It was after your class, though.
Yeah.
Because you saw me, from we first met me to when you graduated, I was kind, but I wasn't nice.
Oh.
You feel me? Like I was kind. I'm not gonna go out my way to do anything bad to you. End of the day, I want what's best for everybody. I'm not trying to. Oh yeah, good. This bad thing happened to this guy, or like, I'm trying to hurt that. No, I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. But like end of the day, let's all be good. At a certain point, I started trying to be nice to people, actually go out my way to help people, and I started realizing
not everybody deserves that treatment.
Nah. But at the same time, I do love that experience because now I know.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, I would have ended up learning a different way.
Yeah.
So that's also the same winner loser mentality we were talking about. I left there with something. I know at the end of the day, my life is nowhere near over. I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
Even with all this we're doing, I'm still just getting started. It's a learning experience. I might not be doing even this in 10 years.
Yeah.
But I learned from it.
Facts.
I was able to sit down and have these conversations. So it's like, yeah, day by day.
Even on that mindset of like, that growth or like you learning from first doing something. I don't know if you're still touching on it, but like the clothing brand from like your first drop to maybe some of the
you was around for the first drop.
For the first,
nobody
I still got the
nobody
hats,
see
man. I still got the
OG hats, not even the edited ones.
The black one and it's like tan-ish.
Yeah, tan and
got
pink.
Both of them. I was wearing them the other day. Somebody was like, I need one of them. I was like, they don't make these no more.
I still got some a little bit.
You do? I'm gonna send them away.
I'm not that good at social media posting, but send them my way, please.
Yeah.
But I'm in the stage of a rebrand with the brand.
That's what I was gonna ask on. So like, from what you've learned from your very first drop to kind of your direction, if you want to touch on it a little bit.
Actually, yeah, I've never done this on camera. I've only had these conversations privately, but my first drop, I ain't gonna, it was easier than I thought it was. Because at
Mm.
first, when I first started it, remember I was getting everything free. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say we because we stopped doing the brand together. It was me, Cinnabon, and Chris
Mhm.
all doing it together. I don't know why they went out, but I didn't think they all wanted. No, Chris didn't want to do a clothing brand anymore. Like he just wanted to do specific type of thing, and also school. You know how Chris is. Straight to the book,
Yeah.
straight get it done. Same thing with Cinnabon. Straight to the book, straight get it done.
Facts.
I also think working with me, they didn't really mesh too well. I'm gonna be real with you. We still all cool today. Don't get me wrong, but that's even why that first drop I just gave away for free. I didn't feel right making money off of something that we all did together.
Mhm.
So I was like, here. But eventually that ended up being good marketing.
Yeah.
Because now I had other people that were like, when the actual drop, I was already gonna give you some bread. I was like, all right, bet. So I made those two graphics,
Yep.
sold out of those like twice. Made the hats, sold out those. That was good. Eventually, I started slowing down with the brand because of school, life, things like that.
Stuff come up.
Things started slowing down, so I wasn't really pushing as much or making items as consistently as the momentum required.
Yeah.
So things slowed down a little bit, and then I stopped doing the brand. Came back randomly, did well, but then I stopped doing the brand again, and that's what really hurt me because that was my larger break, and now from that larger break, it's like okay, it's more of an afterthought.
Mm.
All that really showed me was how marketing can be done well and bad. Because I started off very, very well.
Yeah.
Kept my momentum by just living life, literally. Not in a negative sense. Like, there's things that happen along the way,
Of course.
positively and negatively, that kind of made me just step back from it. But, like I said, it's not a bad thing. Because now I can start doing it more seriously. Because, a lot of my clothes have been chill wear, homeware, just loungewear, things like that. Now I want to,
Upscale.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to just try out some new things, see how people really like them. Focus more on the quality. Not to say the quality's ever been.
Nah, the quality's always been good. I feel like
that's always been my main thing. But now I really, really, really want to keep that as a centerpiece of it all. Yes, still do design and stuff, but come here for the quality and the experience.
So if I was to, since I put you on the spot already, talking about your ideas and stuff like that, if I was to hold you to like, what's the next time we should expect something?
I want to drop something by end of summer. At least for the guys, at least a singular item, whether it be accessory or a solid piece. Still trying to figure out what that is. I'm in the process of getting samples, expensive process, so bear with me because I'm still trying to, but I'll give you a little hint. More than likely, it'd be some bottoms, shorts, or pants. So we'll see. Depending on how everybody likes them, I am going to tease them. So be like, all right, if y'all really like them, I'm going to do short little.
Little stand. First come, first serve.
Yeah, first come, first serve. Maybe like 20 pieces.
Better make sure y'all following.
Hey,
better make sure y'all following.
Because I'm about to start posting again. So, and that's just to get everything kickstarted again. Make sure I get my old faces back and
get the marketing back up there.
And then we're gonna start teasing and doing little things here and there, and then boom. So I'm aiming for end of summer, and God willingly, I sell out, do well, and I start doing momentum like how I used to, because I got a lot of ideas I never touched on. So
hey man, we've been waiting. I can't lie. I got the hats. I never got a chance to get my hands on the other things, but I got the hat, so it's like I've been waiting to be like, how can I support?
That's also one thing. I have kind of been dropping things out of season because of the fact that, bro, post college life, man. Because I have like the sweatsuits and then also the jogger set. So, kind of a jogger set.
Yeah,
it's hard to. They're both very, very similar. So they're both sweatsuits in a sense, but different season, different
style,
environment. Yeah, and. Well, I like those because that was more of my introduction into the quality style of it all, because there was less design on them. I just had the logo on it.
Okay.
Eventually, I'll be seeing less logo, but more things to identify the brand. Because I still like my logos, but I've never been a logo mania type of person. You see how I dress on a regular basis.
Facts.
Even with my clothing brand, I was wearing it out, but I wasn't always wearing it to try to put on fits.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm trying to start. I'm trying to go into the fashion of it all.
So it sounds like at least by like Labor Day, since that's like technically, I guess.
Relax.
That's September. You said in the summer. That's still too early.
I don't like putting a definite date on. But
I said bye.
Look. All right, I'll let you hold me to that.
I gotta follow up with something.
Because that also gives me a solid. Yeah, like you said, like I told you in the beginning, I don't really do things to the book, I kind of just figure it out.
Facts.
That'll give me somewhere a wall to at least.
That's the goal. Now
Yeah,
you got
that's the goal.
Now you like you mentioned earlier. I just gotta go. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how I'm gonna get there.
I'm gonna get there, though.
But I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, September 9th. Dang, I'm on camera.
Oh, I ain't even put a date. I was just saying September, but September 9th, maybe
Yeah,
at least
let's-
before.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to at least have the teasing by then.
Okay.
At least a solid piece or two that I like personally.
Yeah.
But that's also what I'm doing more of.
What you like versus what you think other people might.
I've never made anything that I just would personally like. I love this and I need to have this for me. I made things that I was like, I like this and I would like to see how this ends up. And if it ends up well, I'll make it.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I've been wanting to clothing man since I was like 11.
That's crazy.
I've always done a lot of things at once. Like,
Yeah.
so it was another thing I saw online that I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this. Eventually got to college, college money, COVID. And then I was like, all right, bet, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then from there, now we're here getting ready for new drops, new seasons, and an actual storyline.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna give y'all too much though. That's a lot.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I felt like you touched on one thing that was a little intriguing to me. Is like you mentioned like my first few years of college, you were like nice, and then like
I was kind, and then I saw you being nice. I don't feel like nice is
yeah,
a real thing. I feel like that niceness that people have, at least universally, is a fakeness. Like it's people performing. Like how you were saying, it's not a genuine kindness. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I'm kind, but I'm not always the best at like the messaging. So that's why it's like, yes, I have the best in mind for you sometimes, like, but sometimes my delivery could be off.
yeah,
But that kindness is a lot of people just hiding behind to try to get something, or it's like a conniving type of thing.
I see.
And also I was moving into a lot of people who were kind of like that. You growing up from where you moved to, so you seen
Yeah.
You we ain't gonna say too much, but yeah.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah, so now it's just more of see how everybody benefits, and also be with the people who actually show the love for real. Don't just show love. Show love to those who also are willing to show love back to you. Because
Facts.
sometimes you show love and that person's just happy and eating it up.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just
They
parasite.
not really reciprocating kind of the energy you giving them.
And when it comes to like that, it's very leech-like, and that could deter you in so many different
That
ways in
drains
life.
you. Yeah.
So many different ways in life.
Man, it's crazy because I feel like the whole aspect of like all of this, it's just effort, and sometimes it ain't even high effort to just show love back.
Bro, it takes a village.
Oh, it does.
Literally. That's why I say that.
And you started it at the beginning like that.
That's what I'm saying. It really does take a village, and that's why me trying to now cultivate my village into people who are like-minded. It doesn't have to be people I talk to on a regular basis. Because I do understand. At the end of the day, you can have people in your village you only see once or twice a year, but you still gonna help them, and they still help you. It's
us
still
for
community.
example. I mean, this is our first time I think seeing each other probably since
years.
yeah,
In years.
maybe since college.
But every time I hit you always been there
I'm
for
about
me,
to say,
vice versa.
Exactly. Like we'll still keep up through text, through social media, but like life kind of sent us separate ways,
Yeah.
where we ain't seen each other. It's my first time in Dallas, and who knows how long.
Exactly. So it's like eventually everything will make sense. Like I said, I never really have a true plan to it, but I know what I want to get done.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just at least put that first foot forward every time.
That's all you got to do, bro. Have a goal and just do the effort. Like everybody journey different. Nobody has the how do I get here. It changes for each
Yeah.
person.
At a certain time when I was trying to be nice, that's also why I said that mentality of just trying to be nice rather than just being kind isn't for me. Because then I started just trying to like, all right, let me try to plan everything out into like a strategic way, but that's not me. That's not my body.
Facts.
I can't be trying to be messy when I'm Ronaldinho. I don't play the same.
Exactly.
I don't play the same. Hey, they learn from the same type of, but they're not the same.
They not the same.
Yeah, but yeah. We can't go too far.
Yeah.
This is a great conversation.
No, this is a great
Like I said,
starting
we're
point.
gonna talk more even
Facts.
throughout this weekend. But yeah,
Okay.
one is great seeing you.
You too,
I'm
boss.
glad I can introduce you to the people on a new platform. Yeah, but yeah, it's been
Man,
very,
happy to
very
be
good.
here, man. I've loved all the videos. Like everybody you had in the past, like shout out to them because they inspired me to be like hit you up and be like, hey, I want to
Let's
get
do
one
it.
of these.
No. Thank you. It has been hard work, in this economy. Gotta have a reason to keep going. But yeah, no, thank you very much. And remember, everybody, support him. Like I said, fitness page. He's a tech professional that's done engineering and more, you can hit them for advice.
I ain't like I'm down, but anybody in your village, like if they want to reach out to me for any advice, any mentorship, resume help, interview help, like I ain't like send them. Like I'm down to help. So
Hey, y'all hear that? Don't be scared to ask. I'm gonna tag them.
yeah,
If you don't do it, I'm sorry.
that's on them.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, you can take a horse to water, but
but
you
you
can't
can't make
force
them
it to
drink.
drink it. You
You
know.
can't make them drink. But
Facts.
yeah, thank you very much. And remember, y'all, it takes a village. That means brick by brick, everybody got to help each other. But yeah, I'll see y'all soon.